Hi, welcome to another Zenler FBH. So in this little workshop I've got Katarina here, and she has asked a question about home pages, and she's a little bit confused by URLs like home to, home, what this all means. Really it doesn't really matter what you call your home page, because you set your home page inside the site. So regardless of the URL, but if you want to keep things nice and clean, and I understand why, because I do exactly the same, then it can be annoying to have home 1, home 2. Now generally home 2 or home 1 is generated because you already have a home page called home in the URL, and each URL has to be unique. Okay, so if I jump into pages here, you can see down here that I've got surfdudes.com. This is my current home page. Okay, so if I just want to preview that now, you can see what it looks like. So I've got it there, but say I wanted to create a duplicate page and I want to make that my home page. Well, let's go and do that. So I'm going to go and duplicate a page now. You're going to see, because I've duplicated that page, then it's going to call it home page copy. Now I've got a problem here, because if I name this page by going into the edit button, sorry, not the edit button, into the gear icon, if I go in here, you're going to see this in here, and if I change this to home or home page, if it's the same as another page such as home, it's not going to let me do it. So the only way around that is to, look, if I put that in as home here and then I click update, it's going to give URL is already taken. So you might have named that home too. So how can you avoid that? Well, what we can do is I can just put whatever I like in there for now, click update, and I can come down to the actual home page down here, and I can change this to maybe old, because it might be the old one. I can click update. Okay, so it's going to let me do that. Now the home page is actually called old. Now regardless of this URL, the home page is set here. So let me just show you now. Let me just change this one and make this home as you would want it. So put that as home, and now we click update, and now it's all right. It's absolutely fine, because we've got there. Now remember, it's an exact duplicate, so it doesn't really matter with this site, but I could have changed it. So if I now go into homepage, this is where you set the homepage for logged in and logged out users. There, that's people that have joined your course, logged in, or people that have registered on your site, logged in. I'm going to click the home here, and you're going to notice we've got logged out users. If I click here, it's going to say home page. Now that is the home page old, so I actually need home page copy, which I should have named as well. So let me go back here. You can see it says home page copy there. So I need to make sure in here that I also call this old as well, just for clarity. So I'm going to click old in there, and then I'm going to go back up to the top one. I'm going to click in here, and I'm just going to put home page, or just home, and click update. Okay, so now I've got this one I want to swap out for this one. Notice it's called old, and the URL is home old. Go to home. Inside here you can see it says home old. That's not right. Need to go down to home. Need to go down to home for both logged in and logged out users, because I want the same page to be used. I'm going to click save. I'm going to go back to our site and hit the refresh, and it's going to be absolutely fine. Don't worry about the URL, because the URL of the home page is set in here. Doesn't matter what it's called. So hopefully that's going to help you out, Katrina. It's pretty easy, but you need to just get your head around it.